Easy. Well, there's been a lot of talk over this last week or so about schools and exams and school reports and that sort of thing. Well, I think it's time that I gave my school report to our Prime Minister Boris Johnson. The headline for it would be, "Promise shown, but must do better." Now let me explain. Okay, I get it. Okay, I really do get it that he has been derailed by coronavirus and many promises that he gave aren't anywhere near to being delivered yet. We know that he's had his own brush with death through coronavirus. But we have to remember that where I live in the north of England, dubbed the Red Wall in the election, that Boris managed to chip away many bricks in that red wall. Unfortunately, the seat that I have didn't change. It's still Labour. But you have to look at why that happened. Because he made promises. He made promises to level up the north of England. He made promises to invest in infrastructure in the north of England. And so far, we aren't even close to getting anywhere near started. Now, as I said, I can understand why that might be, but let me tell you this, okay? If I was to address this directly to Boris, I would have to say this, that these people around here, they put their trust in you to deliver what you promised. And if you do not deliver tangible things by the 2024 general election, you are going to see those bricks getting cemented back into that wall again, more solid than ever. Now, I would normally say to people who I'm hearing a lot of talk where people are saying, well, I'm never going to vote Tory again because they've let us down. Now, I would say to that, well, okay, I get your point, but do you really think Labour are going to do a better job? Do you really think Labour want to stop all these boats coming across the channel? We are going to have to start seeing in the north of England potholes filled in, improvements to railways, electrification of railways, just better housing, more investment put in so that we're not being left behind or we don't perceive that we're being left behind. Because if you don't deliver on that, then these people here are going to desert you. They're going to think, well, we put our trust in him and he let us down. So they're just going to go back to doing what they know best. And this brings me on to the second part of this, because when we're talking about the illegal crossings on the channel, I do believe that your Home Secretary, Priti Patel, does want to stop this and is committed to stop this. But I am not convinced that she has the backing from the top. I am not convinced she has the backing from the Prime Minister, because he's been very, very quiet on this. When have we ever seen Boris come out and talk about these crossings? We haven't. So that's my concern. If you don't pull your finger out, Boris, and deliver the promises for the north and to get a sodding grip on these illegal crossings, we already know that the Navy has been deployed. But what have they done? They've done nothing. They need to form a barrier to stop them coming across. Now, I've just heard as well that the EU are playing games and they're using the migrant crisis as a means of getting concessions out of us for after we leave the EU. And they're stopping us from deporting migrants back to any EU country. So that is why we need to stop them getting across in the first place, so that we don't have to worry about sending them back. So use these Navy ships to stop them. And you've warned them. You have warned these migrants time and time again that they are risking their lives, and now one of them's dead. So nobody can say that they haven't been given fair warning. So now is the time to get tough and put the boats as a barrier and stop them getting across. And I can tell you right now that the people in the north of England, they did not vote for this shit. They did not vote to sit back while the government allows illegal immigrants to come flooding into our country. The people round here voted to reduce immigration, or to at least have tougher controls over it. And so far you are letting us down, Boris. So get a sodding grip and do better. or else you're going to be toast. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Easy.